You have recently started dating someone who's charming and confident, but you are beginning to notice a shallow and selfish side. They seem to lack any signs of empathy or vulnerability. A partner with narcissistic traits is more likely to play games, act in manipulative ways, and exploit you for their benefit. Hey there, আমি একজন ভারতীয় বাঙালি লার্নার। রিসেন্টলি নার্সিসিজম অ্যান্ড ইটস ইম্প্যাক্ট নিয়ে একটু চর্চা করছি। আজকের এপিসোড, হাউ টু নো ইফ ইউ আর ডেটিং এ নার্সিসিস্ট। A relationship with a narcissist may also be different than what you are used to. For instance, dating a person with narcissistic traits may require accommodations, shifts in expectations, and an understanding that there is significant potential for hurt. Many people with narcissism are unaware of their condition, making it especially important you enter the relationship prepared for some toxic behavior. Even if someone does not meet the official diagnosis of a narcissistic personality disorder, they can still have an abundance of narcissistic traits that make them unpleasant, difficult, or even dangerous to date. Here are few red flags you should look out for. It's always about them. Narcissistic people always love to talk about themselves. They regularly talk about their fantasies of power, success, or beauty. Conversation often revolve around material things and never get too deep. A first date with a narcissist often involves them telling you a lot of stories about themselves and very few questions about you or your life. They need constant attention and validation. Narcissists are like a bottomless pit when it comes to attention and validation. They never tire of hearing how great they are and need constant attention and praise. They may get unreasonably distressed if they feel ignored or if someone else gets more attention than they do. There is an emotional void that often goes back a long way to childhood that needs to be filled but never can. They are grandiose and their unrealistic sense of entitlement. Narcissists often speak about themselves in highly inflated terms and love to brag. They often talk about who they know, where they have been, and what they have done. They expect others to cater their desires and feel entitled to special treatment, for instance, pushing to a front line. They may get angry when corrected, put out, or treated as if they are common. They behave as if they are exceptionally special. They feel like they can only be understood by other special people. No empathy. Narcissists have little to no ability to feel empathy. They are terrible at understanding other people's pain or hurt. They do not have a very good grasp of how their words, deeds, or actions impact around them. They appear to have no desire for emotional intimacy. They are too self focused to be able to step out of themselves to have a deep understanding of other people's feelings. They are charming. Narcissists are incredibly charming. They can be almost chameleon like in their ability to adapt to any situation and zone in on what makes other people tick. They are great seducers. For them, seduction is a game and they like to win. They often lose interest after they have done or conquered. They are overly concerned about their reputation. They care more about what other people think of them than about interpersonal dynamics. For example, if you have a fight in public, they are more likely to be worried about how other people perceive them than the conflict between the two of you. If you break up, their primary concern will be how they are perceived by others. They get injured easily. They are quick to inflame and anger and get what the therapists call a narcissistic injury quite easily. You can say something without meaning any harm and they will take it what you said very personally and get hurt and angry very easily. The bubbling up or surfacing of injury to the narcissist's ego manifests itself for the instigator or the narcissistic injury. Narcissistic injuries are disassociated feelings of self hatred and self loathing that are projected onto the offending person by either an angry tirade, cruel, or vindictive verbal abuse, physical violence, or silent treatment. They have a great ability to dispose of people. When things don't go their way, conflicts arise, or problems happen. They have a great ability to cut people out of their life. Their ability to form lasting emotional attachments is poor, which is why it's not uncommon for narcissists to not to have a lot of long-term friends. Okay, that's a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys. Thank you. Spread this awareness, please.